Job was a righteous and prosperous man in the Middle Eastern city of Uz. One day the heavenly beings were around the throne of Yahweh, and he asked if they had considered Job, who was upright. One of the heavenly beings, the accuser, differed with Yahweh and said, "The only reason that Job is devout is because you have blessed him." So Yahweh permitted the accuser to take the blessings away from Job, to take all he had, but not to touch Job himself. So the accuser went and he killed Job's children and took his crops and his animals, everything Job had, but Job continued to praise God. So the accuser went back to Yahweh and said, "Look, he continues to praise you, but it's only because he himself has been kept safe." So Yahweh permitted that the accuser would affect Job's health, but not kill him. So the accuser went and made Job very sick. Job's family and friends abandoned him. But a few of his friends came to counsel and comfort Job. His friends believed that Yahweh was wise and just and had created a just world. So if Job was suffering, it must be because he was getting what he deserved. Job maintained his innocence, pleaded that he had comforted widows and helped the orphans. He had counseled people. He had even offered sacrifices for the sins of other people. His friends continued to condemn him, and he maintained his innocence, finally despairing of life itself and asking for a way to meet with God to plead his case. God spoke to Job from a whirlwind. God asked Job, "Were you there when I created the universe? Can you command the constellations? Do you hear the birds of the forest cry out for food when they're hungry? Can you tame the wild animals?" Job realized that God's wisdom and justice and the universe are far more complex than he realized, and that he was in no place to judge God. God reprimanded Job's friends for being dishonest in their accusations of Job. And he affirmed Job, even though Job was wrong, he had been honest. And he gave Job back double of everything he had lost. Job did not get answers to why he suffered, but he did get a new perspective that God was in charge and just, but that reality was just way more complex than Job had ever imagined.